Hello friends! Today, Pika, Snuggles, and Angel will be sharing a story with you called Ramadan Around the World, written by Nida Hassan and illustrated by Azra Mu'min.
أيها الناس إنا خلقناكم من ذكر وأنثى وجعلناكم شعوبا وقبائل لتعارفوا إن أكرمكم عند الله أتقاكم إن الله عليم خبير.
O mankind, indeed we have created you from male and female, and made you peoples and tribes, that you may know one another. Indeed, the most noble of you in the sight of Allah is the most righteous of you. Indeed, Allah is knowing and acquainted. Surah Al-Hujurat, chapter 49, verse 13.
ومن آياته خلق السماوات والأرض واختلاف ألسنتكم وألوانكم إن في ذلك لآيات للعالمين.
And of his signs is the creation of the heavens and the earths, and the diversity of your languages and your colors. Indeed, in that are signs for those with knowledge. Surah Ar-Rum, chapter 30, verse 22. My favorite time of year is upon us. Ramadan is here. Welcome, O month of mercy. Once a year, Muslims around the world gather to celebrate Ramadan. Near and far, across oceans and atop mountains, Muslims celebrate by fasting from dawn to sunset, performing good deeds and being kind to one another. Ramadan teaches people to be thankful for the blessings they have. I visit Muslims across the world and join their celebrations. Come along with me. Oh, look! In Dallas, Texas, Ali and Asia are making sadaqah jars. Each day in Ramadan, their mom gives them some money to drop inside the sadaqah jar. At the end of Ramadan, they will give all they have collected to those in need. They help their grandparents hang Ramadan lights outside the house and greet their neighbors with yummy crescent-shaped sugar cookies covered with green star sprinkles. Oh, there's so much more to see. Come along with me. In Chiapas, Mexico, Jose and Maria help their mother make tortillas. They use a special recipe that has been passed down from their Mayan ancestors. Jose loves the soft texture of the dough called mesa. He has autism, and making tortillas is one of his favorite things to do. Maria presses the dough under the tortilladora to flatten it out. Maria and Jose love the smell of fresh homemade tortillas. Delicioso! In Sao Paulo, Brazil, it is almost time for iftar. Ibrahim is finishing up his street soccer game before he heads home to break his fast. Playing soccer during Ramadan makes Ibrahim thirsty, but he is focused on the game and does not let his team down. Before breaking his fast, he recites a short dua or prayer. Then he drinks water a few sips at a time. Water has never tasted so good. Ibrahim is thankful for every sip he drinks. Oh, there's so much more to see. Come along with me. Wow, I see beautiful designs and bright colors. In Touba, Senegal, Bintu is getting her hands and feet painted with detailed henna designs. She wears a colorful bubu, a flowing wide-sleeved traditional robe. Later, Bintu and her family head to the mosque together. Bintu loves going there to listen to the serene recitations of the Quran, the Muslim holy book. Dum, dum, dum. Do you hear that? In Rabat, Morocco, Amira and Malik are waking up for suhoor, the early morning meal. Every Ramadan, the Masaharati walks through the streets. He plays a drum and sings rhyming tales to wake people up to eat before they begin their fast. Amira and Malik love waking up to the sound of the Masaharati's drum. Oh, there's so much more to see. Come along with me. It's crowded at Bilal's house in Glasgow, Scotland. He and his family gather round the radio to hear news of the moon sighting. That signals the start of Ramadan. Bilal is hearing impaired. His mom signs to him, Alhamdulillah. Thanks be to God. Ramadan is here. Bilal loves Ramadan. He spends the day giving out toys to children at the orphanage. In Ankara, Turkey, Zeynep and Adam are getting ready to go watch Karakoz, a shadow puppet play in the street. Children gather to hear the stories and see the puppets. Neighbors also give them sweet treats, but Zeynep has diabetes and cannot eat all the sweets she gets. She picks one and sets the rest aside to enjoy over the next few days. Oh, there's so much more to see. Come along with me. Here are my friends Lena and Yusuf in Cairo, Egypt. During Ramadan, they join their family and friends in decorating the streets with colorful banners and fawanis, beautiful paper lanterns to mark the beginning of Ramadan. At iftar time, Lena and Yusuf gather with their family at the table to break their fast. In Jerusalem, Palestine, Hamza and Ayaan hold hands with their grandmother as they cross the street to buy kunafa from the local bakery. They can't wait to share this sweet treat with their family. Each year, Hamza and Ayaan look forward to the first day of Ramadan. They join their neighbors to pray at Masjid al-Aqsa. The mosque is filled with laughter and joy as families offer well wishes for the arrival of Ramadan. Oh, there's so much more to see. Come along with me. Not far from the Prophet's mosque in Medina, peace and blessings be upon him, Nora and Omer smile and hold hands with their grandfather as they walk through the date souk. Just before the adhan, the call to prayer, they gather in front of the mosque. White tablecloths have been placed in neat rows for people to sit down and break their fast together. Nora and Omer join this communal table, drink some milk and enjoy sharing their dates with those around them before heading inside with their grandfather for the sunset prayer. Zoom, zoom, zoom. In Peshawar, Pakistan, Faisal stands on the balcony and watches as people in the street hurry home to break their fast. Shops close their doors to prepare for iftar. Faisal enjoys these few moments of the cool mountain breeze on his face before he heads inside for his favorite drink, Ruh Afza, or pink milk, made of a sweet red fruit syrup mixed with milk or water. I smell something delicious. In Penang, Malaysia, Amin is helping his mother prepare a creamy rice porridge called bubur lambuk to share at the local mosque. Everyone at the mosque thanks Amin and his mother for the hearty meal. Ramadan is a time of giving. Oh, there's so much more to see. Come along with me. In Sydney, Australia, Gabriella looks forward to the annual Ramadan Food Festival. Food stalls line the sides of the street. They have some of the most delicious treats and sweets from every corner of the world. The festival is packed with men, women, and children who greet each other with salam and exchange hugs and warm wishes. The festival is just minutes away from the mosque, where Gabriella enjoys going for Tarawih, the nightly prayers in Ramadan. She grabs a small bite to eat before heading to the mosque to recite prayers with her dad. As Ramadan comes to an end, we welcome Eid al-Fitr, a celebration enjoyed by Muslims everywhere. After a month of fasting, practicing patience and thanksgiving, it is lovely to share our favorite foods and exchange gifts with family, friends, and neighbors. So you see, my friends, Ramadan is welcomed by Muslims all around the world. No matter where you are or how you celebrate, it is surely the most wonderful time of the year. See you next year, Ramadan. Glossary. Adhan is the call to prayer that beckons Muslims to pray 5 times a day to remember God and express gratitude. Alhamdulillah means thanks and praise be to God in Arabic. Bubu is a beautiful wide-sleeved flowing gown that reaches to the ankles and is worn by men and women throughout West Africa. Bubur lambuk is a Malaysian rice porridge dish which has various ingredients and spices such as cumin, fennel, garlic, onions, dried prawns, and lots of coconut milk. Dua is an informal prayer. It refers to any supplication a person makes by reciting words from the Quran or asking God for anything. Eid al-Fitr is the Muslim festival marking the end of the month-long fasting of Ramadan. Fawanis means lamps or lights and is most often associated with the Ramadan lanterns. Henna is a plant-based paste used as an orange or black dye for body art and dyeing hair or clothes. Iftar is the meal eaten by Muslims after sunset during Ramadan. Karagoz is the Turkish shadow puppet theater. Kunafa is a traditional Middle Eastern dessert made with cheese pastry that is soaked in sweet, sugar-based syrup. It is usually garnished with pistachio nuts. Mesa is a dough made from the corn flour and used to make tortillas, tamales, etc. in Latin American cuisine. Masjid is a Muslim house of worship. It is sometimes referred to as a mosque, but the preferred term is masjid. Masaharati is the human alarm clock or man who strikes his drum to waken observant Muslims before dawn for suhoor, the meal before the day's fast. Quran, the recitation, is the central sacred text of Islam revealed to the Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings of God be upon him, by the angel Gabriel. Ramadan is the 9th month of the Islamic year, during which fasting is observed by practicing Muslims from dawn to sunset all over the world. Ruh Afza, or pink milk, is a drink enjoyed in Pakistan that is made of a sweet red fruit syrup mixed with milk or water. Sadaqah, meaning charity, is the concept of voluntary giving in Islam. It is described in the Holy Quran as a beautiful loan. It encompasses any act of charitable giving done out of compassion, love, friendship, or generosity. It can be given to anyone, and it has no limits or guidelines. Salam means peace be with you in Arabic and is the greeting used by Muslims around the world to say hello and goodbye. Suhoor is the pre-dawn meal consumed by Muslims before they begin their fast. Souk is the Arabic word for market. Tarawih refers to special prayers performed by Muslims at night only in Ramadan. Tortilladora is a hand-pressed device that helps shape tortillas. More information about Ramadan. During Ramadan, Muslims wake up early to eat a pre-dawn meal called suhoor. They fast all day and break their fast at dusk with a meal called iftar. Many families gather together and invite friends and neighbors to join them for iftar. Through fasting, people learn the importance of patience and self-control. Ramadan occurs at a different time each year because the Islamic calendar is based on the moon, not the sun, like the Gregorian calendar we commonly use. As a result, every year, Ramadan moves ahead by 2 weeks. Ramadan can fall in the heat of summer or the cold of winter. Young children, the elderly, women who are pregnant or nursing, and those who are sick, need medication, or are traveling are not required to fast. Most Muslims begin fasting when they are teenagers. Some may fast for a few hours when they are younger to try and learn what it feels like, so that each year their ability to fast grows. If you are curious about Ramadan, want to get ideas on how to share this tradition in your school, have other questions, or need more information, please visit www.ramadanaroundtheworld.com. Thank you. The end. Thank you for sharing today's Read Aloud with us.